how's everybody doing today? My video got cut off, so this is part 2. Okay, and we're in Romans chapter 6, verse 10. Okay, for by death he died to sin, ending his relationship. Oh, wait, hold on. Relation to it. No, wait, I was in 6. We know that our old unrenewed self was nailed to the cross with him in order that our body, which is the instrument of sin, might be made ineffective and inactive for evil, that we might no longer be the slaves of sin. Okay, now verse 10, Romans 6, verse 10. For by the death he died to sin, ending his relation to it once for all, and the life that he lives, he is living to God in unbroken fellowship with him. Okay, so that's Romans 6, the verses. And we're going to go to, let's see, what is this? 10. Romans 10, verse 4 in the King James Version. For Christ is the end of the law for righteousness to everyone that believeth. Verse 6, but the righteousness which is of faith speaketh on this wise. Say not in thine heart, who shall ascend into heaven? That is to bring Christ down from above. Verse 10, for with the heart man believeth unto righteousness, and with the mouth confession is made unto salvation. Okay, the Amplified Version, verse 4, for Christ is the end of the law, the limit at which it ceases to be. For the law leads up to him who is the fulfillment of its types, and in him the purpose which was designed to accomplish is fulfilled. That is, the purpose of the law is fulfilled in him. As the means of righteousness, right relationship to God, for everyone who trusts in and adheres to and relies on him. Verse 6, Amplified Version, but the righteousness based on faith, imputed by God and bringing right relationship with him, says, do not say in your heart, who will ascend into heaven? That is to bring Christ down. Verse 10, in the Amplified Version, for with the heart a person believes, adheres to, trusts in, and relies on Christ, and so is justified, declared righteous, acceptable to God. And with the mouth he confesses, declares openly, and speaks out freely his faith, and confirms his salvation. Okay, so that is all for 10 in Romans. Okay, I want to say Ephesians. Yes, Ephesians. Ephesians 4 in the King James Version. The unity of the Spirit. Verse 4. There is one body and one Spirit, even as ye are called in one hope of your calling. Verse 6, one God and Father of all, who is above all and through all and in you all. Verse 10, he that descended is the same also that ascends up far above all heavens, that he might fill all things. Okay, and there's an M by fill. M. Or that he might or all things. Or fill all things. Maybe that's what it is. Then there's, let's see. Okay, that's for that one. Okay. And then the Amplified Version, verse 4. There is one body and one spirit, just as there is also one hope that belongs to the calling you received. Verse 6. One God and Father of us all, who is above all, sovereign over all, pervading all, and living in us all. Verse 10. He who descended is the very same as he who also has ascended high above all the heavens, that his presence might fill all things, the whole universe, from the lowest to the highest. Okay, 4, 6. I didn't do this one. Let's see. Okay, 6. Ephesians 6, verse 4. And ye fathers, provoke not your children to wrath, but bring them up in the nurture and admonition of the Lord. Admonition of the Lord. Verse 6. Not with eye service as men pleasures, but as the servants of Christ, doing the will of God from the heart. Verse 10, the section's called, that is such a coincidence that I put the armor on. The whole armor of God. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Okay, that's the King James Version. And the Amplified Version, verse 4, Ephesians 6. Fathers, do not irritate and provoke your children to anger. Do not exasperate them to resentment, but rear them tenderly in the training and discipline and the counsel and admonition of the Lord. Admonition of the Lord. Verse 6, not in the way of eye service, as if they were watching you, and only to please men, but as servants, slaves of Christ, doing the will of God heartily and with your whole soul. Verse 10, in conclusion, be strong in the Lord, be empowered through your union with him. Draw your strength from him, that strength which his boundless might provides. Okay, so that is all that I've got for you for this video. Those are the verses for the chapters, and then in the next videos I'm going to read the whole chapters. If you like this video, like this content, like this video, or feel free to comment below, share, all that good stuff. Whenever you like a video, it helps other people see it. And that's all I got for you. So, don't forget to go out there and rainbow it. Fill the world with love, peace, joy, charity, all the fruits of the Spirit. Everybody have a good day, a good night, or a good evening, depending on what time you're watching this.